You're watching the Better Days podcast with the boys, Danny and Zach. Any guesses where they are today? Enjoy the episode.
Right.
Hello.
Look who we have here. Long awaited.
I know.
We've been
Pretty exciting.
discussing it for a while, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, see if you can guess where we are.
It's warm now.
Beautiful.
It's not
spot.
raining anymore.
It wasn't raining. It was raining earlier. So you can guess where we are. I think some people will get it.
Yeah.
I think
If you're from the local area, you will get it.
straight away.
100%.
But introducing Freya. This is one we've wanted to have on for a while.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Good.
Been good?
Yeah. Not too
Busy?
bad.
It's been quite a busy summer.
Yeah, it's been quite busy.
Non-stop.
It's been quite hard work, but
Tell the people who you are and what you do.
I'm Freya. I'm a third-year medical student as of like August 18th.
Nice.
And yeah, and I'm from North Wales, which kind of gives it away a little bit, but from North Wales. And yeah.
And outdoors wise, what do you love?
Everything really. A little bit of everything. Climbing, surfing, running in the hills, etc. etc. A little bit of everything. Bit of sailing.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Go on, run us a little bit on the sailing.
So well, last year we went to Greenland on the boat, first North Atlantic crossing, which was pretty fucking wicked. It was really cool. It was like 18 days at sea. Yeah, which was long. Which was very long actually. Yeah, I didn't wash my hair once, but it like had cleaned itself. It was kind of cool.
That was with your dad, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dad, and then we had 2 other crew members, Dana and Robbie.
What's the minimum amount of crew members you'd go with or something like that?
Well, Dad's done it before where it's been like 2, but it means like the watches are pretty intense because you kind of just do 3 on 3 off, 3 on 3 off, and like.
So someone's always sort of at it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Break
yeah.
And who's sleeping.
Yeah.
And everything like that.
Whereas if you do 4 people, you do 2 hours on and then 6 off, which is a bit more chill.
Yeah.
You can get some sleep, although it completely like fucks your circadian rhythm.
Yeah. So in terms of the outdoors, when did it all begin and when did you start?
So
we won't dive into it yet, but
your
family's
set
up for the outdoors.
Yeah, to be fair. To be fair.
Just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
We will get into that.
So yeah, basically ever since I was born, like my parents. So I grew up in Bangor, and then but like my grandmother always lived in like Carrick, so I've always just grown up around the hills. Yeah, ever since I was little, I'd be like dragged up them. Yeah, 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 absolutely. Really cool.
Couldn't be in a better place,
No,
could it, really?
not at all. So yeah, really, really lucky that I've been able to grow up in North Wales and have the time and the fitness to enjoy the hills. And
what was your first experience with the outdoors then? Was it just walks? Was it?
It was being dragged out to go on boggy walks in the winter when it's raining.
Love typical Wales.
Yeah. And really not wanting to, but now I love it. So
now you've got that
yeah.
Do you feel like that going? Because I'm someone who wasn't exposed to it from a very young age.
Yeah.
So for me, my love, as soon as I found it, was there straight away.
Yeah.
Because it's always been in your life. Did you find that you were sort of neglecting it at some point, or?
I don't think I've ever neglected it. It's more that I didn't realise how privileged I am to live in such an amazing place.
Yeah.
And like I didn't realise that until I went away to uni.
Cardiff.
Yeah, I'm just living in a city, and don't get me wrong, South Wales is absolutely stunning, but it's completely different to here.
Yeah.
And like North Wales is just such a good base to like go off from. That's like what my grandmother's always said. Like
Wales as a location standpoint as well is just perfect.
Yeah, 100%.
I've got like cities like Liverpool, Manchester,
which are really close.
Down to Cardiff as well. It's
not
actually a million miles away.
Not at all.
When you're in that, sometimes can be a bit far out.
Yeah. Yeah.
A social butterfly, I think, like we are up there. It's quite hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Just pop and see a load of people.
Yeah.
It might be 3 hours one way, it might be 3 hours the other.
Yeah, exactly. No, absolutely.
Wales has its perks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, so from a young age, you just sort of straight into it.
Yeah, really. Just like with Mum, with Dad, like we did like all the climbing. We did like massive long holidays. Like we went to Corsica, France, and Italy for like 3 months growing up, which was really cool. And yeah, just like swimming and hiking and climbing and
Something-
learning to surf,
Yeah,
etc.
So explain to us a bit of your ambitions. Sorry.
going forward.
Yeah, with so obviously doing the medical degree, but
Uh-huh.
there is, I know the insights. It's funny because we know a lot about it. Which is going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But in terms of where you want to go with the medical stuff,
Yeah.
fill us in a bit about that.
So I've still got 3 years left. And then I've got my foundation year. So I'm not quite sure how it's all going to work out,
Yeah.
but it will inevitably.
100%.
Yeah. So I've had a lot of chats with like people in the industry, and people say different things. Like some say get your ML, some say don't, some say wait. So the people that are doing it now, it's quite interesting because you've got the whole like social media, I'm a doctor and I like go walking in the hills, but like that's not really what kind of the avenue I want to go down is.
Yeah,
Mine's a bit
yours
more
is-
extreme.
Yeah, and yours isn't like that's your day job, these are your hobbies.
Yeah.
You almost want to
I want to like,
combine the two.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like an alpine doctor or like a base camp doctor or like an Antarctic survey doctor would be really, really cool. I've toyed a lot with like the idea of like Médecins Sans Frontières as well, and that kind of aid work, which would be
You
amazing.
ever looked at mountain rescue stuff?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think that experience would be
That would be,
even if
yeah.
you was to just set aside a couple of years for
Yeah.
that. I mean, that would benefit you so
Yeah,
much.
because I'm thinking I definitely want some time out, and I need to kind of get the logbook up,
Yeah.
because being in university, it doesn't give you loads of time to get a load of like
And I think
things.
in the sense you said about those people who were telling you almost not to go for the ML.
Yeah.
I think that almost is a good idea.
Yeah,
Because I think it's your experience in the hills, and I think sometimes when it comes to the qualification stuff, you can beat yourself up so much for going for stuff.
yeah,
You can
100%.
put your
Yeah,
stuff there going,
yeah.
"Oh, I need to do
Need
this,
this and I need this and I,
stuff."
yeah,
It takes away sort of that, not all of it, but it takes away a bit of the fun,
the joy of it.
reason of going out.
Yeah,
And just
100%.
going and gaining those and being confident in the hills
Yeah,
would be more valuable to say a medical practice that
yeah,
in the hills more than having I've got my mouth.
yeah.
Like, as much as that would also
It's
really-
it's like I don't know whether I need the kind of qual tickets to kind of give a portfolio over
yeah.
and say, look, I'm qualified, or if it's more so, if I can show that I'm competent, I've obviously got the medical
Yeah,
side.
make your own logbook
Yeah, effectively.
and say, look, well, I've grown up in North Wales, I've completed
Mm,
everything there. Scotland, you got a bit of experience,
yeah,
and you could work on that again. You're going on these trips with your dad
yeah,
and your boyfriend.
yeah,
It's like you're going to Norway, you're going to all these places. It's like you create that own logbook. They're going to be going,
yeah. It's all right.
"Oh my
It's all
goodness,
right.
she's got the ML or not?
Yeah,
She's working."
yeah,
hard."
exactly.
So, but yeah, in terms of all that, it's looking at the base camp stuff. You did talk to someone with
Yeah, so
Irish base camp.
yeah, Jason Black, who's like an Irish mountaineer, absolute
Shout him out. Go on.
so cool, so cool, top dog. Yeah, an absolute dog. He's really cool. Who, yeah, I've been in contact with, and he's done some really, really cool stuff for
He spoke
ages.
because I remember.
Yeah, so he is speaking about like the potential, because obviously you have your elective in year 5 and everyone goes to all sorts of different places. So the potential of like doing my elective at Everest Base Camp, looking at like altitude medicine and obviously like trauma from like injuries, etc., which would be really, really cool.
And it's like you'll have a whole range of injuries.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Frostbite,
Yeah.
broken legs,
altitude sickness,
heart
like,
attacks,
you have to
etc.
be dealing
Yeah.
with everything.
And I think that's, yeah, I'm really excited for, I kind of like the, as weird as it sounds, like the trauma medicine.
Yeah.
So like the high risk reward kind of dynamic
Yeah.
of like,
And you make a
these are your
difference
hands and you
on-
need to, yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
making a difference on someone's life.
Yeah.
really, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
especially in
absolutely.
Conditions up
Yeah.
in the Himalayas.
It'd be really cool.
And I think that speaks for itself. People say go for the ML, but if you was to get a placement in Everest Base Camp,
Yeah.
I think that completely eradicates
Yeah,
any qualification.
Of course it does, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Would be absolutely.
So yeah, exciting.
So fill us in why you looked into the medical side.
So,
Is there a reason
yeah.
why you sort of looked at that?
So initially I was thinking about languages in uni, and I've always loved science, I've always loved languages. Like I'm a proper academic when it comes down to it. I love learning. Like I get such a kick out of it. And then like my grandfather was a war doctor, and then like one of the pioneers of like brain surgery and things in Liverpool, when they just like poke things and hope that they would do the right thing. Yeah.
Research into it all.
Just like, if I jab this bit, oh, the eye moves. So that kind of thing. Yeah. Really cool. So
Pioneer.
yeah.
We'll get onto this man in a minute. He's not just a pioneer in that sense. He is like an all-round
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, cool. Shame so I never got to meet him. He died before I was born, but his kind of like legacy has moved on a bit. And I think, yeah, and like growing up hearing stories of what he got up to and things like that, and
Really sort of
how,
inspires you.
yeah, you know, he was the medic on that expedition and things like that. So
That expedition we'll dive into.
so yeah, like, and just that kind of environment, and yeah, it's weird, it kind of
Nice
gives
to
me
know
a
that
kick.
they have inspired you.
Oh no, absolutely.
to-
Yeah,
to
100%.
dive into it.
Yeah,
That's so nice.
100%.
So nice. Yeah, we will touch on this. So Freya's family history is absolutely incredible.
It's quite cool.
Absolutely. I wouldn't say quite cool. When you told me, my jaw hit. No way. So fill us in a little bit there.
So
Your grandparents, both of them,
yeah,
individual, right, are absolutely
yeah.
incredible.
So I'll start off with my grandmother. So her parents, Nia Morin and Jean Morin. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what her maiden name was, but so her dad died in the war, and so they moved to the UK, etc., etc.
So were they living in France?
They were living in France, yeah, because my grandmother's dad was French, and then Nia was British. She's got a book. I think it's called A Woman's Reach. Really good book. I've just started actually reading it, and it's really cool because I've just done her route that's in the past, which is really nice to do.
Full circle, mate.
Yeah, no, absolutely, really cool.
Guarantee she was looking down.
Next one. Yeah, it was really cool. And then so they had my grandmother Denise and then Ian, and yeah, they were brought up climbing in the Alps everywhere, Fontainebleau, like
And this, talking date-wise, currently.
um
would be
middle of the war. So before pre World War Two, my grandmother was 14, I think, towards the end of the war. She lost her dad in the war.
right.
He was like a pilot and just went on a flight and didn't come back,
Right.
and no one really knows what happened.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so she then went. It's all that I've like heard all the stories a lot, but I've never like quite matched them up time wise. So I'm a bit like I don't have the timings quite right. But yeah, so they eventually like moved to the UK, moved to Tunbridge Wells, and grew up. She went to school. She went to like a proper Christian school in Llandudno. Well, yeah, no, Llanfairpwllgwyn, which she hated. She absolutely hated it. Yeah, we're not the most religious family, so she despised it. And all the stories that I've heard, I'm just like, she just refused to like conform at all. It was great. No one was selling her anything. And then later on, she went to Oxford, where she met my grandfather, and they properly met in Brennan in Capel. And he was like taking groups out, and she rocked up being as competent as ever, and they just started taking groups out, which is really cool. Yeah, really cool.
Around that time as well, it would have been sort of when
Yeah,
mountain leaders and guides were sort of new to the scene as well.
absolutely. Yeah.
In terms of saying he was a pioneer for medical stuff,
Also,
he was
yeah,
also the pioneer of some
Yeah.
big mountaineering stuff as well.
absolutely. The days where it was just a bowline round the waist.
I always think back to like any time I'm sort of shitting myself with a climbing or something. I think back to like
Got a harness on.
yeah, like your nan
And
granddad's
rock
side,
boots.
like, Jane Brown,
Yeah,
all that stuff. It's
yeah.
like, why am I stressing?
Yeah.
All these kids have got all of this equipment, and they were just going out with like tennis stats and
Or like nailed boots.
yeah,
Just like
just like
so cool.
you respect
So
them
cool.
so
Yeah.
much, don't you? And it makes you go, I haven't got much to do. This is relatively simple to what those boys are doing. back
Yeah,
then.
100%. Really cool.
So
And
they met at the Brennan,
yeah,
started guiding groups together.
yeah, and then there was like Oxford links, etc., etc., and then Eventually they got married. So he'd done the Everest expedition and the Kanchenjunga and everything. Or Kanchenjunga may have come later, but like that all happened either prior or a bit later. They got married and had 3 boys, and then my dad's one of them.
So,
So yeah.
and you're going back to the Everest.
Yes.
Fill us in a little bit about that.
So he was on the first Everest expedition with Hillary and everyone,
That is incredible.
and he was like effectively like the team doctor. And yeah,
Am I right in saying he just missed out on?
yeah, he gave us oxygen apparently.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's my dad taking the piss. So I don't know what the
He
truth is.
just missed out
Yeah.
on say run his name again. Sir.
My granddad, or
Yeah.
it's Charles Evans. Yeah.
Sir. Was he a sir?
Yeah, so from war efforts
What?
rather than it being like I think,
Side
yeah.
things.
And then later on they did the Kanchenjunga expedition as well, which was really cool.
Yeah.
They were the first Donnies up there.
And they fully ticked that off.
Yeah.
The first to do it.
Pretty cool.
That is incredible.
So
You
yeah.
were destined to be in the mountains, weren't
Yeah,
you?
to be fair,
Like,
considering my history.
Yeah, the gene pool that
Yeah.
you've got in your family is absolutely incredible.
And like my mum's side as well has always been like into like sport and everything, and like yeah.
And what I love as well is that you're like, don't get me wrong, it's very impressive what your granddad's done, but I think what your nan done. So those times.
Yeah.
I think like women.
But that's the thing. It wasn't like, obviously there's the whole like women in climbing now, which is great, absolutely fantastic. But it was more just like she didn't give a shit about that. She was just like, well, I like fucking climbing, so I'm gonna go climbing. Like, who cares? I'm like a woman.
More of a career then, was it?
No,
It was like,
not at all. It was a hobby.
Yeah.
It was what they did for fun. But they were. It's important to mention, like, they were in a very fortunate and financially stable position that they could just go to the Alps and go climbing all summer. You know, like not everyone has that
The
opportunity to do that. So, but yeah. So, and then of course they got into the sailing, and they had a small fiberglass boat which they sold, and then they got Dunlin and went all over the world in that. Yeah, it went. Yeah, so he got diagnosed with MS in his 40s or 50s. Yeah, yeah, I know. We don't know. Obviously, MS is just like a complete, like, no one really knows, even these days. Yeah, and like it could be, you know, he was in like Burma and he fought in Burma in the war, and he could have picked up like a tropical virus that downstream effects was that. Yeah, but yeah. So he was, for most of my dad's life, apart from like once, Dad said he was always in a wheelchair, but he was like.
So it must be it's like a difficult one for your dad, because knowing what
He'd
had
done, yeah.
To see him in
that state, yeah, absolutely. But he kept his head for the entirety of it.
I bet that was even more gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
Part of the first ever Everest expedition.
Yeah, but I think he had he was a very clever man, and he was very accepting of his environment.
Right.
You know, he'd carried dead people off mountains and seen mates die in front of him in war. Like,
so in his eyes, he was fortunate to make it off those summits. Doing what he's
done. Yeah.
No,
absolutely. Yeah.
With
With his wife and kids, absolutely. And then so he died at the age of 75. Really,
considering he got it.
I know. Yeah, very peacefully. Like, he was in like a care home at that time, and everything like that. And then, yeah, my grandmother just fucking cracked on, and just, which is
what I love is you look at sort of Joe Brown's diaries.
Yeah.
And you see your nan's name popping.
It's so funny. You read her book, and it's like she like, because I before she died. Yeah, she's like, oh, we went up to the Glinners today. Joe led everything. Everything was far too hard for me, but the second was very enjoyable. Just they just go out, and they were good friends. And Val, his wife, and everyone, they were all really good friends.
That's incredible to know that now, pretty much opposite. You know, you've got Joe Brown just sat there. To know that now they've got dedicated to that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's so. Very
He
cool.
was a dude.
Yeah, and I just think I have so
That
much
era of
respect.
climbing,
Yeah,
just insane. Yeah,
well, they've paved the way for
everyone now.
what we're doing now.
Yeah,
and
effectively.
it's so cool. I think we always need to think about those guys.
Yeah.
I think I haven't actually done much digging on the history of the climbing in Scotland as such, but my time living
Oh yeah,
down
there's
here,
loads
especially
here.
at the Brennan,
Yeah.
it was very. Well, it's just surrounded
Yeah,
you.
you're
You
just
always look at
absolutely.
pictures going,
You're just
oh my god, look
yeah,
at these boys, they're incredible. Like, I think it's
yeah,
so sick.
really,
They
really
paved
cool.
the way for our like traditional trad, haven't they?
Yeah,
Really,
effectively.
it's so sick.
Yeah.
And to know that that's in your,
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool.
like you said, you did a route recently that you're now.
So she first ascended, and it's named after her. It's called Nia, which is really cool. Which is really cool. It's like in the past. So you've got the Cromlech, and then you've got a couple more crags, and then hers is like down a lot further past like the CC hut.
Right.
And it's just like a really cool VS that you don't really want to fall off because there's just things to hit
Yeah.
all the way down. But it was really cool, and it was really nice to do it.
I bet that was quite an emotional one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when you've done that, you're like, I bet she was just going,
Nice one. Yeah.
now you've got to do this one. Now you've got to do this one. Now you've got to do this one.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's so sick.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So one thing that we like to dive into is sort of the psychology behind what we do and the mental health side. You do a lot of sort of long distance running,
Yeah.
as well as sort of some climbing as well. Both, I'd say, very head gamey.
All of it is head gamey.
You're on a long run and you're absolutely knackered, or you're on a route that sort of gets your stomach going.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
What is it for you in your head that? What's your coping mechanism?
I think I was talking to my boyfriend the other day about this. Like, to start with, like, for example, even with the route I was doing the other day, like, I got on and I just wasn't right. And he was like, we can just leave it for another day. Like, this is quite a special route. And, like, I decided to do it because we were there, etc., etc. And I was like, I just want to get it. I just want to do it. Like, I'm really, really psyched to do it. But, like, my head was in my backside for a lot of it. And it's more about, like, especially climbing, what I found is it's all head.
It is.
And you can pull on and you feel like utter shit. And it's like, actually, today's just not the day for it.
And I've had that a few times. So we went down to Portland.
Yeah.
To do some sport at one point.
Nice.
Driven like 3 hours to get down there for a day. And I just got down again. I think we've touched on this a few times. The importance of saying no sometimes. Yeah. And I got down there. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was just looking at the routes going, I'm not feeling it today.
No.
And
sometimes you just don't.
I didn't climb.
Yeah.
Even though I'd taken that long trip to get down there, I was like, I feel like I'm going to hurt myself.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm just like, look, if I'm going to hurt, I'd rather say no.
Yeah.
Than put myself out for 6 weeks snapping an ankle.
Yeah.
Not feeling my best. Because if I know I'm not feeling my best and I jump on a route and something happens, I'd be there like, why did I do it?
Yeah. 100%.
And again, sometimes you might go, but for me, I don't like to look at a route for long.
Yeah.
If I look up and go, right, feeling good about that, I'm not going to look at it again.
Yeah.
Until I'm sort of at the base of the route, I won't even
Yeah.
look at it. I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm racked up.
Let's go.
Let's just go.
Yeah. 100%. You can psych yourself out very easily.
Just going, oh, that move doesn't look. Oh, I don't know about. Then all of a sudden these question marks start appearing. Yeah. But what would you say you're like when you are on a route? Yeah. You're a bit like, ooh, what are you thinking about? Are you screaming at yourself going, come on?
No, I'm more just like, I kind of just try and calm down, and it's more like, a lot of the time it's when I'm not going to come back down, and so it's just like, fucking go for it then, just crack on. And it's like, oh, I'll be on a run and I'll be absolutely dead, but it's like, you're still halfway at the mountain, so you've just got to, like, the saying in my family is just to crack on. Like, no matter how shit it is, it's going to get better.
That being Welsh?
Dalati, yeah. Keep going. Dalati. So just like, just fucking getting your head down, no matter how shit it is. And I think that's been lost a lot in society these days. You know, people aren't in famine, people aren't really in war, in the UK that is. You know, we've got it far too easy. And people think, especially with social media and all that, people just think it's like woe is me all the time and things like that, and it's like
people can
you've
be
got
drawn
it
to,
really good.
yeah, and I think people can be drawn to comfort quite a lot as well.
100%. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know what, I won't do that. And as good as it is to stay comfortable and live within what you think is comfortable,
Yeah.
every now and then you do have to just go and test yourself.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. And that's why I like the sport I do. I like being really scared, like
Yeah.
really scared to the point like I'm tearing up and pushing through that and getting through it.
When you get to the other side, you are a bit like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
A little bit
Yeah.
too, like,
100%. Yeah.
I'm proud of myself for
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
You've got-
A
you've
little
got
tap
to-
on the back.
Yeah, yeah. You sit and go, oh my God,
Yeah.
that actually just happened.
Yeah. And it's like I never thought I was going to get into med school because you do these entry exams, and I did really shit in the entry exam, and then I never thought I was going to pass this year. Like I just like I'd put so much work in and didn't pass, and I was like, how? And it was just that was not the day,
Yeah.
and it was just like, and it just does. It just gets better,
Yes.
and if you have that mindset, no matter what life throws at you, you can get through it.
I like that. It's like, I think with the outdoors as well, and this is the message I'd like to sort of share with others. I think a lot of people know it, but to people who don't, it's what you learn in the mountains,
Yeah.
like you said, can actually help with real life situations.
100%.
Loss. I mean, in the last 6 years, I've lost quite a few people.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
me not thinking I can get to the top of something and then going, no, come on, helps with those little blips that
Yeah.
you might have in your personal life.
100%.
Meaning that's what we want to sort of share
Yeah.
with everyone and make sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
everyone is
100%.
aware of it. It's like physical activity you do. You can look great because you're always in the mountains, but I don't care what it's doing for
No.
the body. It's what
It's doing for my head. Yeah.
it's what
100%.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
absolutely incredible. I think it's
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
thing to help with your mental side
Yeah.
and setting you up for little blips you might have along the way. I think.
Absolutely.
Important to look at. I'm just going to check the camera.
Go for it.
Well, we're talking a little bit about the psychology of
Climbing, walking, etc.
So where are you at? I think we're quite similar climbing level, aren't
Yeah,
we, really?
I'd say so.
I think within a couple of weeks we've both done our
First D1, which was really cool.
which is
Exciting
I'll
times.
take it. I mean, it's.
But then I did shit myself the next day on ATS.
That's climbing, isn't it? Is that like
You get humbled.
Yeah, like straight away. Like I think for others it might not be that impressive, but we both ticked off our first E1s, which I don't know about for you, but for me, the E grades had been messing with my head a little bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I've been ready for a while, but I didn't want to believe that.
Yeah.
I was a bit like every
I
time
do.
someone was like, "Do you want to do that?" I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't know why that E grading system for me was a bit like,
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Ready yet. I don't want to rush myself. Do you know what I mean?
No, absolutely. I completely get what you mean. My thing is like I tend to not quite trust my ability 100% because like I'm very new. Like I've only got into trad this year because just not really been into it before. Like climbing this year as well. Like I joined the uni like society team and like completely fell back in love with it.
On a few trips with me.
Yeah, we did.
Where did you go with that?
So Chorro, El Chorro, which was really cool. We had amazing weather. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, definitely. And it's like such a cheap sport destination.
Yeah, I've heard you can get flights to Malaga quite cheap.
Yeah, well, like 20 quid or something. And then like
just straight to
yes,
El Chorro
straight to El Chorro, and it's got really good multi-pitch.
Camp out there, or did you get like
We got like we flew out and then rented cars. And then like we like divvied everyone into cars. So that was really cool. Really, really cool multi-pitches, like just insane. My first experience.
Sort of crowd at El Chorro as well.
Yeah, so this was the only thing, obviously because it's a uni trip, you don't mix with any locals, which was a shame. And also, as much as I love the uni club, it's not very just like party. It's all very serious, understandably, because like it's a uni club, they have to keep up professional.
Yeah, and I suppose for the people leading and taking that trip, they're going, oh my god, we've got the nutters here all in one area. We need to keep them all.
Exactly.
And you're all at the age where you're like,
100%. But yeah, I can't recommend it. It was so cool. So cool. And then I came up and saw you in Scotland.
Yep.
So we did a winter trip, which was cool.
Sick. You was Cairngorms, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You were
Cairngorms.
just down the road from us.
Yeah.
Avonmore, weren't you?
Yeah, it was really cool. Stopped off in the lakes as well to do some climbing on the way up. What else? We did a North Wales trip, which was cool. And yeah, so that's uni
Was that
wise.
trad or was it?
This is
sort
the
of a
thing,
mix?
it's all kind of a mix, and it's like people come on the North Wales trip that don't want to do trad, but we went to a really good sport crag in Blaenau,
Oh yeah.
which is just a lovely sport crag. Like locals have gone up there, and there's like beautiful plaques with like the names and the grades of the climbs all along, and it's really nice. And then like up the top of Blaenau, obviously you've got a load of good trad up there, so we're just kind of
nice mix
yeah.
people who wanted to do trad.
And North Wales is good for that, especially with like there's loads of new sport crags being developed.
And what I love about North Wales is it's so accessible.
Yeah.
Like you're not
tragic. I mean, you can if you want to.
Yeah, you
but
could make it. It is quite spread out, and there's a lot here. But
yeah,
compared to Scotland, it is very condensed.
100%.
Which makes life a little bit easier if you are on a uni trip and
Yeah.
people who only want to do sport.
Yeah. But no, it was cool.
So have you done any recent trips with them? What was the most recent?
Most recent would have been North Wales. They did a Fontainebleau trip, but uni got in the way, so I couldn't go on that. But they had a great time.
That's the place.
Yeah. But it's the kind of place that you can drive to quite easily, like for a long weekend kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'll have another opportunity to go there. So
it's not like missing out
no, not too much.
As well,
as I found out this year.
Climbing.
But yeah, and then went to Morocco with a load of mates, which was sick. It was so cool.
Nice.
Crazy place. Quite an intimidating place as a female. Like I didn't feel safe most of the time. But a really cool place.
That sport or mix?
So no, it wasn't climbing. It was like, so we hiked at Mount Tikal, so my first 4,000 meter peak, which was really cool.
Sick.
Got a guide who was just the sweetest little man in the world. He was great. He was so funny.
And how many of you went out on that?
So it was a bit like disjointed. So we spent 5 days in Tagazu on the coast surfing first, which was sick. Cheap as ever. Can't recommend it enough. Like £5 a day for board and wetsuit. Oh. And then £8 a day if it's like a hard top, etc. Like it was just
Where
so cool.
Where surfing then?
So I used to work in Surf Sardinia. Yeah. So I really like.
It's open now.
I don't think so. Not for surfing. I know. It's rubbish.
I think it was literally as I moved to North Wales that it shut.
Yeah. It's so good. It would like it because obviously there's like the Wave in Bristol and in Eddie. It was first. Yeah. And it just needed so much work done. And they were kind of like bodging it for ages.
More hassle than it was worth.
Yeah.
To keep it going.
Yeah. It needed like a shit ton of money spending on it.
See, why can't any billionaires like?
Like,
can you just come and like?
You'll make a killing out of it. Yeah, there's plenty of tourists.
Stop going to the city. Come and invest in stuff like that. It's so much
and then give us local discount.
Yeah.
So yeah, just basically getting back into it. And it was really good because I went out with like a load of uni mates who were just brilliant. Right up my street. Danny's, yeah. I hope you can hear me. Like just lovely guys. It was a lot of fun. Like one of them I went to school with and I live with him in uni. So he came and then basically all medics, and then one of them, Ella's boyfriend, joined us, and he's like an insane kite surfer and an insane like surfer in general. Like just.
You seen the foils?
Yeah, so he like does that, like, but not the lecky ones, like the proper ones. Yeah, with like a kite and all. It's so cool.
Kyle Lenny.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Wild. I mean, he's just his sort of like what he's doing for surfing is just crazy.
Yeah.
He's always just coming out. Like, I mean, I seen him recently on some of the big waves. I think it was Jaws.
Yeah.
And he's on like a wakeboard. And we're there like, how are you? Like, he's always the one. I feel like he's the one in surfing that is just always up in the ante with it, and you're just
how? Yeah. It's gnarly. It's so gnarly. And that's really like knowing your limit with that and how far you can push it until it's like.
Did you say you're surfing? Are you foamies or have you moved away from?
I've got I've got a fiberglass board, like a 610 board, which is really good. Yeah.
It's a nice size as well.
Yeah. I'm hoping to like maybe hop on a shorter one. I got a load of boards off my neighbour.
I've been very humbled with shortboards.
It's quite nice, that humbling though.
Yeah, I know. But it's just like, fuck, can I actually say? Like,
Yeah.
we did a lot down in Cornwall growing up, so it's like something that I've always been. Like, I wouldn't class myself as a surfer, just
Yeah.
because it's always been too long between me going. I just like going every now and
Yeah,
then.
fair.
But I found a board in Bude in Cornwall, and it was called the Blobfish. Shout out to Zuma J. It's their board, and I loved it. It was one that I got along with. It was like, got on the size. It's hardboard, but it's like between 6 and 7 foot.
Yeah,
So it's like
a good
big enough
size.
that it's got that buoyancy.
Yeah.
You go on those short boards and you are just under the water.
Yeah.
And I'm not good enough to even jump on any of that shit. But with the Blobfish, I got along really well with it. It's like I could get up and feel like I say I'm going in my head. I feel like I'm carving and everything, but in reality,
Whipping round.
In reality, I'm just going. Yeah.
No, same.
I don't think that
Sick.
I would venture to anything smaller just because I'm not putting the time in.
Yeah, fair.
Where would you say you're at? Because you've got the South Wales.
Yeah, and I've been going loads. Me and my boyfriend go all the time. Like any day where there's good surf, we're like there.
Just get out.
Because it's only 30 minutes from Cardiff.
Yeah, how good is that one for the head?
Yeah. Oh my
I
god,
love
it's so fun.
It's not as like there's not. Don't worry, you can get trashed by the sea. You can. But I think it's a little bit more peaceful.
And especially like the standard I'm at the moment, like I'm not hopping on like huge barrels or anything close to that. Like I'm just doing it for fun and progressing bit by bit, which is quite nice.
For me, it helped me with like as a kid, my phobia was with the sea.
Yeah.
I was like terrified of it. And that was like I'd have panic attacks. And
Yeah.
It was unknown for me. It was like, oh my god, what's in there? And but for me, surfing changed that.
Yeah.
Because it was like it puts an activity
involved
in front of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Now I'm more than comfortable sort of going in the sea, really. And
Yeah.
it's like, for me, it's like that's why I'd like to expose. If you're scared of heights,
go climbing.
Try climbing.
And also, you shouldn't be a climber if you're not scared of heights.
I know, and this.
Because
I've had this conversation. It's like. Oh, how aren't you scared of heights? I'm like, there's always that fear, but it's that, and that's what we're fascinated by, is that ability just to switch off from it.
Yeah.
My earliest one was the surfing. It's like the sea terrified me, but being able to switch that fear off because there was an activity in front of me.
Yeah.
And going, oh no, I'm fine. Like, actually, this isn't that bad.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's so cool about these sports, is that it just makes you go, everything else, nothing else matters apart from that very
yeah. It's really cool.
So cool.
Really cool.
Whereabouts you surfing? Where's your sort of go-to spots in South Wales?
Rest Bay.
Nice.
Or like if we've got a bit more time, we'll head towards like the Gower. Yeah. But time is
a bit of a...
Yeah, we've done a day where we've like climbed in the morning and surfed in the evening, which has been really nice on the cliffs there. Yeah. In Rossley. Lovely stuff. Just like
done much.
It's really good. You should go. It's like there's so much to be developed.
So far north is just, it's amazing.
I love obviously
Scotland, but like little trips like that. Like if I was in North Wales, I could just fly down for a weekend. But it's so hard to. No. There's too many things to do.
Yeah.
There is just way too many things to do.
I know. Too many hobbies and not enough time.
I know. More money.
No, not enough money either.
It's such an expensive
I know.
It's like bums, but just at the own cost of us enjoying life.
Yeah.
It's the main thing, isn't it, really? Dirt bags. In terms of this year, have you got any plans for sort of the back end of this year? Coming up to winter, have you got any trips?
So yeah, Turkey, I think sport climbing for a week or so. And then, I don't know really.
Sailing trips in the pipeline for next year?
The issue is, so Dad's taking the summer off because why wouldn't you? Yeah. It's amazing here in summer. And then heading down, apparently, if this is what stays, heading down towards like South America, South Atlantic kind of vibe, in the autumn.
Is he taking the boat?
Yeah.
How do they just...
He just sails it. So he'll get crew. Yeah, and you just...
Oh, so I suppose you'll go across the Atlantic
and then down, yeah. So I don't know if you'll take the boat up to Scotland this year because we keep it up in Plockton on the west coast.
Oh, no.
Or if he'll just keep it in Carnarvon and then.
Did you get it
sell.
just shipped out there? Is that another option?
Yeah, but part of it is sailing there.
Yeah. I
Like
think
it's
so.
to sail,
You have to actually pull your finger out and go, right, let's just crack on with it.
and it's it, and you know the
How long will that take?
months,
Yeah.
months and months and months.
But
But
to
that
have-
so he's done that before with his. So he went away to school and then dropped out and went sailing for 2 years, and went with his mum down round the South Atlantic, which was almost like the making of him into a young man, which is really cool. Um,
So your dad's a very cool man in his own right. We haven't
Yeah.
actually shouted him out too much. He's
He's all right.
Uncle.
yeah.
You've got some. Go on, fill us in on them because they deserve a little.
So
Your dad's done a lot.
yeah, he has to be here. He's been busy.
Yeah.
So yeah, sailing, and then spent a lot of his young adulting in the Alps climbing, with rocks nearly falling on him and shit like that. Oh my god, we're gonna get rescued.
Martin rescue. Hiya.
What
They're gonna be looking at some.
the fuck are they doing? And
Out in the Alps.
yeah, just
Right, and says
he was
glider as well, wasn't he?
yeah until he broke his coccyx, and then he decided not to do it anymore. And then he was guiding with no qualifications when it was much easier, and taking people up the Blanc and things like that.
Yeah.
But now obviously slight legality issues with that.
They wouldn't be too happy if you started doing that.
No, I know.
French guys would have something to say.
I think they would, wouldn't they? Yeah. Shame, really.
Yeah, it's a shame.
And then really got into sailing really in the past few years.
Yeah.
Mum and Dad got divorced, and from that settlement he bought the boat which we have now, which is a Gallant 53 called Mumlin. She's beautiful.
Oh, that's his little escape, isn't it?
Yeah, it's his baby, to be fair.
Oh, also, we can't go without mentioning, we did throw some questions
Oh yeah.
out on our story to see if anybody had any extra questions. And we need to shout them out. We had one question, and it was, does Freya have any siblings? Can we guess who it was from?
My twat of a brother. Yeah.
God,
I have one brother called Kai, and he's great. He's a lot of fun. Proper rugby lad. Loves his rugby. Loves his gym.
Loves his house, does he love the house?
Yeah, he does. He does enjoy getting out on his own accord.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't drag him out.
No, it's got to be Kai's decision. But no, he loves it.
We had to shout you out, mate. We couldn't leave you. Not got if I thought we
Ignore you.
We've got to get him in there.
No, absolutely. So yeah, he's a busy boy. Been in New Zealand for 6 months,
Nice.
growing up. It's been pretty cool, I think, for him.
Doing your own cool shit, isn't it?
Yeah,
Fair play to you.
yeah, it's exciting.
So next year you haven't got much plan. It's more just to
Yeah,
crack on with university.
yeah. I don't know. I've only got 6 weeks of summer compared to this year, which was a lot more. The boyf is going to South America.
Yeah, we'd love to have him on, by the way.
Yeah, that could be really fun.
Need to meet him. He's
a good yapper.
very good climber.
Yeah.
Yapping aside, he is, from what I've seen, incredible when it comes to putting.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, very
Cool dude.
way out of my pay grade, put it that way.
But so I don't know. And if Dad's down that way, maybe a cheeky South America 6 weeks or something like that. I don't know. World's my oyster. No, absolutely. That'd be sick.
It's not too loud. Don't know if that's too loud. Yeah, I need a Norway trip.
Well, are you going back up to Scotland at all? Well, he'll need crew for the way south when he brings it back down in the middle of September.
No. No.
Too many opportunities. Yeah, 100%. He'd be psyched to have you.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd do whatever. I'd be a little bitch on the sail. I mean,
Just have me. I'll do anything.
the toilet. Do whatever job that would be so good.
Yeah, he's been out in Norway this year,
Sick.
in Svalbard,
Lovely.
where there's more polar bears than people, although they only saw one polar bear.
Only one.
Yeah, I know. That was my reaction as well. I was like,
Sad.
a bit anticlimactic, really.
Yeah. Makes you think that, doesn't it? Is that just them sort of slowly dying out?
Well, there's 3,000 polar bears and 1,500 people. apparently.
Wait,
But
so
3,000 polar bears on the island,
and
1,500 people or something. I might have those stats wrong.
oh,
But there's a lot of
Yes.
bears. And they come into the town, they just were unlucky, they didn't see any. And walruses, they saw quite a few walruses. And like white whales as well.
yes.
Really cool. Really,
That's
really cool.
another part of it that I'd like to go on a trip out there, especially by a sailboat.
Yeah.
You don't get to, you get in a flight over there and driving through, you
Yeah.
won't be able to see the same.
No. And they went to Lofoten on the way up as well, which by boat is just insane.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I'd love to do like a sailing stroke climbing trip because my grandma did once. So she, when she was in Oxford, went on a boat to Greenland, and then they went up the mountain just out of Nook, which I can't remember for the life of me. So she must have been in 19 to early 20s, and basically off the boat went climbing, which is just insane.
It's
Yeah.
my dream to just link everything together.
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
I'd like to do one where it's like sort of sea touring
Yeah.
and chuck a few boats on your dad's sailboat.
That's what Sanders has done.
Yeah.
He's done loads of that in Greenland.
Time at the Brennan was just, I was just in awe the whole
Yeah.
time.
With polar bears sticking their heads in tents and shit like that. Just like,
Yeah.
what? It just sounds like
Like
a nightmare.
It's just like they have lived with Greenland.
Really cool lives, yeah. Really, really cool lives. Yeah.
We've got some quick fire.
Yeah, we do.
I'll put them on your phone because I'm using mine.
Are you asking?
Yeah, go on, I'll ask. So the first one.
Oh, I've actually thought about it now. And
So
it's really weird.
Whether it's running, climbing, whatever you think.
Yeah.
Snack.
It's weird, okay? So like plain rice cakes with butter and cheese. And if I'm feeling really adventurous.
Is that, wait, you're at Crag? You're at Crag?
Yeah, so I've like made them pre. It's
So
fucking so
plain
rice cakes
rice cake.
as like a sandwich with like butter, cheese and like cucumber, salt and pepper.
I can see that.
Mate, it's insane. It goes off.
Nutritionally though, that's quite healthy.
Yeah, but they
We've had a
taste
lot of
so good.
favourite snacks. We've had a lot of
Doritos.
right. I'll go on because that's like a nice health kit. Yeah.
Like
Snack. What are you going for?
oh, like a little pastry, like a
Yes.
pecan little pastry.
See, that's more my way.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They will take that. Prettiest place you've been?
Evergaze Fjord in Greenland,
Mm,
just out of this world.
that's quick.
Like out of this world. Just insane.
Imagine. Worst injury?
I took 9 months off running because I thought I had a fractured cuboid. Doctor diagnosing herself. Turns out I just needed to stretch my calves.
Stretch more.
Yeah.
That's a big one for me as well.
Yeah.
Back this winter was in bits, and it was just due to me not stretching.
Yeah.
You can do it. It's so easy not to though.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
You get back and
You just get so lazy. Yeah. I need to get on the stretch and grind really.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's the key in longevity within is being mobile.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's why karate's so good.
Yeah.
So I've done karate for years, and like that's why there's like old boys in like 60 odd, and they're still like kicking above their head because they've got no no arthritis or anything. They're just.
I watched the video the other day of a climber. I think he's based in Australia. And 72.
Yeah, good on him.
And he's still sort of climbing, but he started in his like 50s.
Yeah.
He's now at a point, he said, don't get me wrong, I feel my aches and pains all this. He goes, when I'm on the rock, they
He's
just
alright.
disappear.
Fab.
And it's what he's climbing as well is just like, you're there like, Christ, I want to be like 70. But I think that's where being mobile and
Yeah. Healthy.
stretching, yeah, everything like that.
Absolutely.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Straight
I love tea, but I love a panade. I love a panade. But like.
If I went with what I drink more, it'd be coffee.
Yeah, 100%.
But I really do appreciate tea.
A good tea.
I actually forget about tea sometimes.
Yeah, me too. Oh my god.
Why have I forgotten?
Yeah, I know.
So the big one.
Oh, here we go.
Is Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit?
It's a biscuit.
Oh.
It's obvious.
I said this at the start, but
Oh no!
So many conversations about it. I'm sort of leaning more towards cake now. Give me your reasons.
Because you don't have it as a cake, you have it as a biscuit.
Yeah, like people will put like a plate of biscuits
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And it will be on that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's not a cake. A cake has to be like Like a brownie is cake material, but it's a brownie, you know.
Yeah.
But like a cake is like Victoria Sponge, coffee cake, chocolate cake. Like it's a fucking biscuit.
I know, yeah. But then my argument for biscuit was that
I'm really angry about this
Okay,
topic,
so,
you know.
do you know what? Since I think the last one I filmed, actually seen that Jaffa Cake McVitie's have come out and said it is a cake.
I saw that as well.
They're like, we want to put an end to this debate. It's a cake. But we're still going to ask these questions because we're interested to see it.
Yeah, but I
Mine's that it's
I
a
don't
biscuit.
agree with it.
It's
Yeah,
more than a biscuit.
exactly. Put it in.
And someone said to me, if it was to go stale,
Yeah,
like what does a stale biscuit texture feel like?
like soft.
Yeah.
But it goes soft, no?
No, it was sort of like a cake. It is a bit more like
Dry.
Yeah. It's one of those that is just.
I don't know.
Forever
In
gonna
my
be
gut, I feel like it's a biscuit, not a cake. I can't lie. I
It's
cannot
such a-
lie.
I think it's a grey area. But since McVitie's have come out about it, I'm like, oh, shit. Can we continue asking these questions? Should we continue this debate?
Why not?
To be done, isn't it?
Good conversation, isn't it?
It is, you know.
Good conversation.
It always is. Right, I'm just going to do one last check.
One last check.
Make sure
We're still recording.
this isn't going. It's going. In the room, paranoia always kicks in when we're doing these because I don't know if it's recording or not. Yeah, so recently went to Norway.
Uh-huh.
Again, like we said, Freya's boyfriend is an absolute weapon when it comes to jumping on rock.
Yeah.
Isn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
It's quite good.
Explain who you met out there and sort of.
It was really cool. So we were in Flatanger, which is just a massive cave. Like out of this world, like insane. Like people look like ants on it. It's just huge. Which was really cool. It's a really good climbing destination, and it's probably one of the only places where you've got everything from like a 5 all the way up to like 9C.
It does have like sort of
It has 2 of the 9 Cs of the world.
A lot of the time you go to a place like that and it is.
It's only hard climbing, yeah. But on the sides of the cave, you've got all the easier stuff, which is really cool.
It's worth me going and having.
Yeah, no, 100. Even just for like the psych of being there, like it's so cool.
So go to this place and have a look at the grades and like.
Can't climb it, eh? So
It's not really going to work for me.
no, absolutely. But yeah, really cool, and it was really cool to kind of like compared to them. Like I'm a complete amateur, but like compared to them, like the people that were there was just like they're just climbing things, and it's like how are they climbing these things?
I bet for you though, it's amazing to watch them.
So inspiring, so inspiring.
In terms of the actual what they're doing, you can then go right. I'm gonna take some tips.
Yeah, 100%.
Me, I like being the worst.
Yeah, me too, because you learn so much.
Yeah, whether I'm on the river or climbing with people who got a lot better.
Yeah.
I like just being a sponge.
Yeah.
And going, do you know what? I'm going to take tips from these. I'm not going to be sat there going, oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm sat there going, no, this is a good thing. So I'm around better.
Absolutely.
It's only going to improve you.
It was really interesting. The egos were interesting.
Really?
Like most people I think there's a whole thing with egos in climbing. And like I think people who live on the road and climb are a very close-knit group. And there's a lot of very high-strung people with really like, you know, interesting perspectives on the world came together in like this environment and this like mini little like society. And it's like the conversations you have with people are really interesting, and like and it's you know, people who have like a lot of them are very clever people and like have degrees or you know, or they work on the road to like fund their dream, which is really cool as well. But yeah, it was just like a really weird environment to be in, especially as like probably one of the like probably the worst climate in the cave. It was just like whoa, like, and it's like
seeing how far.
Yeah, and like it just, and I had like quite a few conversations, and it's like when you get to that stage of like the high 8s and the 9s, it's like it's not even about climbing anymore. It's so much about like managing to compose yourself in a knee.
Yeah.
and
finding those resting spots that
yeah,
are actually going to be beneficial.
yeah,
Yeah.
and not resting too long,
Yeah.
and not getting like completely bugged out,
Yeah, 'cause
thinking, "Fuck, I've still got the crux to do."
yeah, 'cause
Like,
yeah, yeah.
it's
So I've spoken to a few
insane.
people. Like, I've seconded a few people that are maybe climbing above what I can do, and I'm like, "Oh, I don't think I could do that." And they're like, genuinely surprise yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you're seconding, you're not actively looking for those rest spots.
No,
You're just going gear
you're
up,
just fucking going
boom,
for it.
and you
Yeah,
just fly straight up
yeah.
whatever it is, and you're not actually. When you're leading, you are
You're really
going
going for
right.
it. Yeah.
As much as you're looking at the route, you're going, where
Fuck
can
am
I
I
sort of rest for a little bit?
Yeah,
It's not-
100%.
And again, like you're saying, with when you get into those grades, it's like being comfortable just to rock back
Yeah.
on the bar and go, yeah, do you know what? I'm pretty comfortable doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the boys said a really interesting thing. He was like, he climbs all the time. Like, he's an insane climber. He's one of those people who like gets on rock and it literally looks like a dance. Like, it just looks like every foot and every hand is exactly where it's meant to be. Yeah, completely effortless. And he's a really, really cool dude anyway. But he was like, what I find is when my head is in my backside and I'm stressed and life isn't going right, or I'm a bit depressed or a bit anxious, like my climbing goes to shit.
Right.
And like the mind body kind of like interlink within climbing, and like sometimes it's just they're not matched.
Yeah. Like you need to be all in sync.
Yeah. And it's very rare that it is all together.
Yeah.
It's normally that something's compensating for something else.
Especially if, like you said, you are one of those sort of dirtbags who is traveling to fund your lifestyle. Because it can
Pressure.
be difficult.
Pressure.
And that,
So
like,
much pressure.
all of that, like you said, your boyfriend was living out of his
Car for 3 months and things like that.
It
Like,
can be like those little things in your personal stuff. So like repping it, going for a shit in a forest.
yeah,
not having a
absolutely.
chat, like
Yeah,
they could probably eat away at your
progress.
your stress.
But then it's so funny because then I've had conversations with people and they've been out drinking till 1 a.m. and then done their first 8B the next morning because they were calm and because they were enjoying it. And like, it's all like, what actually?
Yeah. What is going to give you the best?
Yeah.
Is it being relaxed and going for drinks the night before, or
Yeah.
is it getting to bed early and making
Yeah,
sure you're
exactly.
going to bed early? Isn't necessarily happy you're going to bed early. Like,
Yes, it's such an
Yeah.
such an interest. There's so many like different like parts that bring it all together. It's really cool.
As well.
Yeah,
Like what might
100%.
work for, I think that's why we wanted to start this and talk
Yeah.
to everyone, is that you are going to see how different minds work and
Yeah.
how different people work.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think about that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some people, like, for example, you look at spoke to Dave and like Johnny Dawes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible climber. Dave said he used to be like, some nights they'd go out in Northampton.
Fucking shit.
But
Yeah.
what he'd throw out the next day was just like,
How?
How is he doing this still? It's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
respect.
Does
Absolute
some of my I've had conversations like this with my dad, and he's like, yeah, some of the best days on the hills I've had, like longest best days of like running in the hills, has been like after a massive piss up in the pub the night before.
Yeah.
And they've been in the pub before at like midnight and gone, we should do the Paddy Buckley run tomorrow. And then they've like obviously continued to drink, then woken up at like 7 or whatever and gone, ah, shit, we said we were gonna do that, and then just fucking do it.
Yeah. And just,
And like things like that, and like,
I think it's one of those, when you say it, I'm as well, but like, if I say something, I mean it.
yeah,
So it's like, I won't say something like, again, going back to sort of ticking off the first D1. Remember the day that I did it, Chris said to me, so you're going to climb your first D1 today? I was like, no.
yeah,
No. And I don't know yet. I'm not going to sit here and
so,
say it, because if I say it, I have to do it.
and then it's pressure. Yeah.
But for me, I just rocked up and he was like, look, this is the route.
Yeah.
And I was just like, right, I think that'll go. Did it, and it wasn't as stressful, because I think if I'd have put that pressure on myself at the start of the day,
Yeah.
and say I need to do this today, then I would have got there and been a bit more like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But for me, it's like, if I say it, I'm
Yeah.
that's embedded, and I
have to do it. Yeah, it's quite interesting. The whole like, but whereas for some people that works,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's like with some people, like there's this one guy who was there, and like he goes, no encouragement whilst I'm on the rock. He
encouragement.
hates it. He hates
When people
anyone
try
saying,
and, like,
they're like,
fix
go
him
on,
up,
man, that's it, go on. Da, da, da. He hates that.
he just wants
Absolutely
complete
hates it.
silence.
And then some people love it. They're like, you hear like, vinga, 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 vinga. And they're like, just fucking going for
Some
it.
people say, no, I want complete
Silence.
silence.
And like people like won't know that, and they'll be like, "Go on, dude, go on," and he just like lets go, falls, and comes down. He goes, "I do not like shouting."
That's
But it's just,
again,
it's interesting. Some people just don't
two
like.
complete
Yeah,
personalities, isn't it? And
absolutely.
that's the beauty of
Yeah,
waffling to so many people, is that we want to dive into all these
yeah,
people and see how different people think.
yeah.
What would you say yours is when you're on a route? Would you want people?
Oh, I
to
need
listen?
encouragement. I love
Yeah,
encouragement.
I think I like
Yeah.
a bit of.
I like
people
encouragement.
gassing me up. I need something to.
You've got it. You've got it.
If I'm
Or
not
like,
very vocal anyway, to be honest, I'm quite.
yeah, 100%.
I talk to myself
Yeah.
a lot. I'm like, if I start stressing, I'm like, no, you're fine.
You're fine. Chill out.
What are you stressing?
Yeah. I like it when like the below will be like, I've got you, come on, I'm with you on this, go on, I've got you. And it's like, okay, cool, they are paying attention. Like they're not just fucking dilly-dallying. But yeah, I think the whole ego thing in climbing is really interesting. I've really found that this year with like the uni club and things, how it's a lot of, and I think it's a lot more common in young men than women.
Yeah.
And just the whole like, there is a lot of misogyny in climbing, and I've spoken to a lot of women about this, and they've all agreed. Like, it's a lot of people trying to put their dicks on the table all the time,
Yeah.
and I fucking hate
I'm
it.
not a fan of
I
it. Because
absolutely
generally
hate
I
it.
think that some of the best climbers in the world are female, and that's what I love about the sport. And
Yeah,
the same with kayaking and climbing. Like both, or I say that any outdoor, like
yeah,
sort of mountain outdoory sport, I think there's a really small gap between male and female,
absolutely.
and that's what I love about
Yeah.
it, is that I'm always looking up at some women going, "You are
Like Emma Tyford on
incredible."
the E10, she's just done it. It's like,
Yeah,
what? That's
Freya
insane.
Shannon,
Yeah,
absolutely
Hazel
incredible.
Finley,
Yeah, you've
just
got
loads of them.
Ella Wright up in
Yeah,
Scotland. You've got the girls in Llangollen, creating Tonai,
yeah,
and Emma D and all of those girls. They are absolute
just
weapons in the
gnarly,
boat.
gnarly, gnarly, gnarly. Yeah,
That's what I love about it, because I was very sporty growing up, but it was just mainly football and with a bit of rugby here and
yeah,
there for the school. And I think in those types of sports, yeah, you might have I mean, it's society as well, putting on the bigger pay gaps, the bigger gaps between
yeah,
male and female.
yeah.
But when you step into these type of sports and sort of more mountainous terrain,
It's very
adventure
different.
sports,
Yeah,
it's very different.
yeah,
And I think it's beautiful that we can come together.
yeah.
It's sort of frustrating that you can see that there's still
Oh no, absolutely. But also, what like I've been brought up by like men in my life who are just like, don't even entertain it. Like,
yeah,
it's just bollocks. Like,
you
if you
just
want to do it, crack on and do it. Like,
yeah.
you
There
know.
should be no dick swinging. I think it
But
should all be.
there is, and but what you find, it's the people starting off that are the dick swimming, and they don't realize quite how far they have to go.
Yeah,
Like, I look at my climbing now, and I'm like, I absolutely love it, and I'm so inspired by the people I see, doing everything they're doing.
yeah,
But like, I do it for the love of the sport,
yeah.
not to count grades,
No, yeah, and I think
not to,
it's another valid point. There was a lot of
grade chasing. Yeah,
yeah, and grade chasing
it's dangerous.
it's just you're
Essentially.
just gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah,
Aren't you?
yeah.
It's the same in kayaking. I can sit there and go, "Oh, I really want a grade 5," but I'm not ready for a
No,
grade 5.
no,
It's like I don't need to. I don't need to prove to anyone. I
no,
need to prove to
exactly.
myself. It's like I'm happy where I am.
Yeah,
I know I've got years, and I know I'm going to be doing this for years.
yeah.
So that river's not going to move. The river's not going to go anywhere.
No, exactly.
I mean, I'm not going to say where we are, but it's only in maybe places like this that climbs may change.
Yeah.
Of
Or fall down.
fall down, yeah, potentially. But like, things will stay there, and it's
Yeah,
I don't
of
have
course
to
they
rush
will.
myself or prove to anyone
No,
where I am.
no.
For me, it's just like, yeah, ticking off the
It's
first
just,
few run.
there's nothing better than just having a good day out in the hills.
Yeah, fully.
That's all I
I'm
need.
in this to be happy,
Yeah.
not to prove to
Not to
anyone.
get stressed,
Yeah, like I said on
yeah.
the last, Alfie made a good point on one of the last podcasts. It's like it just all boils down to, like I said, have you got any ambitions this year? Da, da, da. And he was there like,
Just
same,
have fun.
as always, mate. Just enjoy my life and be happy. And
Absolutely.
I'm there like, oh, that is like
Nice
the best
one.
answer
Yeah.
you could have given me.
100%.
For me, that's all I want to surround myself
Yeah.
with, is people who
just love it.
First of all, safe. I think being with people who are safe is a big one, and looking out for you. And I know that the people I go out with, if anything does happen to me,
They've got your
they've got my
back.
back.
Yeah.
But then also that they are there for a good time. It's not about going on this, on that. No, I don't care.
No,
It's just
no.
like, I'm there to have.
Let's just have a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
100%.
And it's like I'm so happy with like the first E1. It's helped with my confidence, but I'm not an E1 climber.
No, no.
I'm still
Absolutely.
I'm still
Be
VS.
diff.
Yeah.
Diff. Like,
So, like,
just.
it's like been stuck at like.
And it's also, you don't realise how much you don't know until you realise how much you don't know.
Yeah, fully.
And that's the scary thing
Yeah, and I think that's
with
why-
grade chasing and things like that.
yeah,
It's like,
that's why I like to be with the guys who are a lot better on
Yeah.
the stuff that is within my
limit.
pay grade,
Yeah.
my limit.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm going to be learning and watching them about how they perfect things on certain rivers or certain climbs, and you can then take that. So when it comes to pushing yourself every now and then, you go, do you know what? I'll take this from them. They told me this. I'm going to take a little bit. Oh, they did this here. And it's like you can break down everything to perfect on the
Yeah,
easier stuff. But it's just all about enjoyment, isn't it?
absolutely.
I mean, even just sat here,
It's not a bad
I
spot.
could sit here for
Hours.
hours.
Yeah, and just
and
chill.
just relax. 'Cause it's not
Absolutely.
anything apart from just loving the outdoors.
Yeah. And I think also sport brings you back to the present.
Yeah.
People are so focused on chasing forward and chasing backwards and ruminating on things that have happened. And it's more so just like, you'll be like on a climb, for example, and you'll be shitting bricks. And then if you just look around, you're like, I'm above the sea and there's seals down there.
Yeah.
And like the sun is out and it's just stunning.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what Zach said, one of his sort of ways for grounding himself that he got told by someone was to be as present as possible.
yeah,
So when he's a little bit scared or something, it's like, what's the temperature of the water? Right, the sun's out the furthest. What's the weather?
yeah.
And it like brings you right back
Back.
down to that.
The present
specific
moment,
moment,
yeah.
So as much as you might have a rapid that you're nervous about in 10 minutes, don't think
You might not get to that if you don't sort your stuff out
just
before.
focus on
100%,
making
yeah.
a quick move. As much as you're looking up going, oh shit, I've got a spicy move in a little
Yeah,
bit. It's like, no, let's just focus on what I'm doing right now.
focus on the moment.
And then, yeah, it's like, and that's what I love about these sports.
Yeah, it brings you back.
From stress in your normal life.
Yeah.
It's just about being
Now.
zen and now, being in the moment.
Absolutely.
It's powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful. I think. we can
Called
call
it a wrap, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was
It's been
very
an
fun.
Absolute pleasure. We've actually managed to get it done. It's been in the talks for a while.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
That's where we are.
Danny's going to get stung by a wasp
We'll
now.
probably do another one at some point.
Yeah,
Catch up again.
absolutely.
In a couple months or so after more adventures.
Hell yeah.